So what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to News United TV. And in this video, we're going to talk about Bruno Fernandes. By now you must have read, you must have seen that this Bruno Fernandes issue is starting to cause a lot of pressure. It's starting to be a spotlight around Man United, around Amorim, because of where he's playing. Bruno Fernandes, you all know, is a very a good attacking midfielder, but Amorim's system 3-4-3 does not, with the likes of Cunha, with the likes of Mbeumo, the signings we made, Amad Diallo or Mason Mount, we have too many number 10. So all that, and he's also the club's captain, so he has to be in the team. Amorim has always argued that Bruno Fernandes is one of his best players, so he has to put him in the team. But what really matters is where does he put Bruno Fernandes in the team. Bruno Fernandes, there's been sources, although not confirmed, but I heard there's been sources around the internet that he's not happy with his role in the deeper part of the field, of the midfield. He's not happy as a number 8. There's been sources that he's said that. He's started to put it out clear, out that he's not comfortable in the deeper role. Although it's just rumors, because this in the internet, the social media, everybody's just always be saying anything. I've not yet heard it from some of the reliable sources, the genuine sources that but I think if you can hear something close to that, then I believe something close to that is real, or is almost going to be said, or is in the air. Even himself, he cannot be comfortable in that position, because the moment he's in that position, then we're not getting the best out of Bruno. You all know Bruno very well, attacking midfielder, very lethal. We're talking about the best Premier League creative midfielder, but he's in this Amorim's 3-4-3 system. He's in the deeper role, and it has made Bruno Fernandes to have awful performances, because he has to mark a man. He has to running like a mad dog. You all know the roles, which are the role that the number 8 or the number 6 plays in the football pitch. And if you put Bruno Fernandes in that position, then you're basically saying you don't want to get the best out of this particular player. And I believe if those sources are right, or rather that those rumors that he's not happy with that position, I'm not surprised, because even if it were you, you also could not be happy with that state, or rather with that handling, with that treatment that you're getting. We understand Amorim, he's trying to put Bruno Fernandes in the team, but I think as this goes, as long as this is continuing to go to being how it is, then it means that we are going to have a lot of problems, and the problems that we have now are not going to end anytime soon, because we didn't sign a midfield. Those are one of the problems that we had from last season, but we brought the problem again this season without a midfield. We brought in a striker, we brought in a goalkeeper. We didn't manage to bring in a midfielder. Players are being played out of position. We have a lot of number 10s. We have Amad Diallo being played as a right wing back. Just the other game, in the Man City game, he was in the left 10, because the lack of Cunha and Mason Mount. So Mbeumo was just maintaining his position, but Amad Diallo was pushed up forward into the left 10, but he didn't have a very comfortable game. So I think we have a lot. Amorim has a lot of issues ranging from the system, but I'd not want to blame the system at this point, because the manager's system, the players are supposed to, they've had enough time to try and adapt into this system. And we've also seen Man United dropping most starts in the Premier League. That's just a clear indication that the system is working. So the problem is just somewhere. We all seem not to be knowing where it is. Amorim was asked about this Bruno Fernandes issue by the interview after the Manchester game, and he was saying, if you hear Amorim's statement, or rather reason as to why he's playing Bruno there, he was actually referring back to the previous games, like Arsenal. That, did you play better against Arsenal? He was asking the interviewer. course, yeah, we played better against Arsenal. I mean, we played better against Arsenal. I don't know. Does Arsenal, the likes of Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, are they not good midfielders? I mean, yeah, they're good midfielders, yeah. Was Bruno in the deeper role or in the attacking midfield? I mean, yeah, he was in the deeper role. So, my understanding, I feel like it shouldn't be in that angle. I feel like we should be looking at it in the context where Bruno Fernandes is in the attacking midfield, and we are now looking at some of the few moments he has made mistakes, rather than Bruno Fernandes being in the deeper role, and then we're trying to look at the few moments where he's had a good game. I believe it shouldn't be like that. It should be Bruno Fernandes in the attacking midfield. How many errors has he made? Countable. Bruno Fernandes in the deeper role. How many good games has he had? Countable. Even if you yourself, which option do you think is the best to try and argue about? So I think that was very I don't know how to describe it, but it was very, I don't know if it's wrong of Amorim, or rather I'm not understanding Amorim with that reason that he was giving as the reason as to why Bruno Fernandes in the deeper role is not that of a big deal that like we think it is. I mean, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. As fans, we're the ones who normally suffer, and that is really a big deal. And we'd like to see a change in that. I mean, Amorim has to do something about that. He can't just be ignoring it every time, every now and then, because Bruno Fernandes, we're talking about the best creative Premier League midfielder we have in this century. With Kevin De Bruyne leaving the Premier League to Syria, Bruno Fernandes is now the boss of the Premier League in terms of chance creation. I mean, this format that we've had already is topping as the most chances created. He has the medal already as the most chances created by a Premier League player. And we're not surprised, because that is what he does best. But Amorim has chosen to put him in the deeper role. Moving forward, it's going to cause us a lot of trouble, and it's going to be too late before Amorim realizes that he needs to rectify that immediately, because we have Cunha and we have Mbeumo. The only way for Amorim to solve this issue is he leaves Bruno Fernandes out of the team. And when I say out of the team, I mean he doesn't start Bruno Fernandes, or he starts Bruno Fernandes but in the attacking midfield, like the 10 role. Then that will lead to benching of either Mason Mount, Cunha, or Mbeumo. Then if you reason like that, then you're also going to see that this is going to be a little bit harder, because Cunha and Mbeumo, those are very, very two lethal Premier League proven attackers that we can't afford to keep in the bench. Then that is why you see Bruno Fernandes ending up in the deeper role. So it's a very big problem for Amorim, for us as fans, to choose where to put Bruno Fernandes, and to choose who to put in the team and who to put on the bench. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next video. We out.